You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts Jay Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm Jay Hope.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
What's happening, champ? Coach Lock in the building. Say what's up, Coach.
What's up, fellas? Y'all good?
Yes, sir.
Most definitely.
Yeah, most definitely. Fellas,
Most definitely.
how was the week, man? Everybody week good?
We was good.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was a solid week.
Solid week, man.
Most definitely, man.
What about you?
Oh, straight.
Okay.
Solid week.
Alright.
Nah, solid week. Solid week. Most definitely.
Slow motion week.
Slow motion like Billy Ocean.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Weezy, what we got up on the show today, man?
Today, we're doing the FSP regular season NBA Awards, man. FSP style.
Always.
FSP style.
You better know it.
Always FSP style. And the other thing is uncivilized.
You better believe, Coach. Weezy, you can kick it off best week. Let's get it going.
My best of the week, man, was T.O. Ran 4.3.
He did.
Only ran a 4-4.
Running 4-4
Well, 4.43, I'm sorry.
with a hand clock.
Yeah.
Hey, he was a fish.
Two of them.
Julio.
There's two of them out there.
Julio ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, two of them.
Both sides.
That's true.
Julio said he ain't gonna lie.
Julio will lie.
Julio said he ain't gonna lie.
Julio lie.
It's on film. He was moving.
I mean, everybody. Listen,
I'm just saying,
Julio.
I seen it.
you saw it. For sure.
Alright.
Jeff, what's your best of the week, man?
Summer's here.
Summer is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best time of the year.
Really?
Yeah.
Cookout season.
Sometimes.
Fall.
We're coming up on Leo season.
Fall.
It's gonna be hot.
We're coming up on Leo season.
I get that.
You know what
I
I mean?
dig that. Most definitely. What about you, Coach?
Man, I want to check out my boy Coach Spin up at TSU, man, for his elite camp. He had a nice turnout, man. So it's good to see the family doing good.
Did he have some ball players up there, Coach?
Yeah, there was some players out there.
Some players. Most
Some
definitely.
players out there, for sure. Yeah.
Shout out to Coach
Yeah.
Bennett.
Shout out to Coach P, man.
Getting it going. My best of the week is Nas is going on tour. I was talking to Jeff about that. He's the only person I haven't seen on tour. So I'm excited for that. He has 10 dates. I plan on checking out one of his stops here in 2018. He's a notorious non-tour. You understand? So shout out to Nas. Took off 6 years. Came back to 7 songs.
Seven songs.
Most definitely.
Yeah, so you never seen Nas live?
Never seen Nas live.
We
I
gonna
got
check
one
it out.
thing.
Is it anywhere that jumps out on the tour that you saying I need to be there to see him?
Maybe Vegas.
Woo!
Maybe Vegas. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Vegas.
Love that money.
There you go, man. I swing right back around, man. My worst of the week. So, in 2014, there's a guy. His girlfriend, Jennifer Lee, was sent an email in his name, turning down a prestigious musical scholarship. Did you guys hear about
Oh
this?
man, I heard about this.
Okay, so he was actually sent an email telling him that he was accepted, but his girlfriend intercepted the email, responded saying he could not accept it and he would be elsewhere during that school year. She apparently did this because she feared that my guy would move to California away from her, perhaps ending their relationship. The scholarship was worth $50,000 a year. So later that year, he found out that she had did that, and he sued her, and he won $350,000 in damages. Now,
Did you peep how he found out though?
yeah, from one of her friends, right?
No, and he met the professor.
Oh, I didn't know
That was
that.
offering him the scholarship. It was like he was like, "Why did you turn me down?" He was like,
Yeah.
"I never got it." He was like, "I didn't get the letter."
Wow.
Ooh.
Come up, though.
Hey, man.
50 to 300. But you still didn't get the scholarship.
You didn't get the scholarship. You
Yeah.
missed out on that opportunity. But at the same time, she don't have $350 to give to my man.
Nah.
Come on, man.
That's insane.
You never see
Hey,
it.
man, for real. Stay classy.
Stay-
Hey, man, that's dirty.
No, for real. That's
Well,
my
because
worst.
that's-
I don't want to die. With
Nah,
you.
I'm asking. I'm like, I
But
got
that-
step yet.
It's messed up.
That's crucial, man.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Guess I go back since we circling back.
Okay.
Man, my sister's dog got into some poison ivy.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, and it got me.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Gots to be more careful.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, really?
That's real cool.
Man, poison ivy was slaw.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Listen,
Yes.
slaw.
Man,
Ain't
no, it
nothing.
didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you're
Hot
right
about
that.
Every time I see him, I be looking at him like, so disgusted with it.
I know you're hot about that.
I'm hot about it, man.
You'll be back, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to bounce back.
Yeah, most definitely. But yeah, Jeff.
I know y'all gonna talk about this on Fresh for Dummies,
Okay.
but the Jordan Fall releases are trash.
Garbage.
Trash.
That's my worst of the week.
Yeah,
Those
it's
are
really good
trash.
worst.
Those are trash. Like, not one is worth copying retail. Like, not one.
You know they juice in the bottom of the dumpster?
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what that is.
The only one is even worth looking at.
Three. The threes are solid.
It's terrible.
Maybe solid.
He had to fall. But he had to fall back, right? Because he had a huge somewhere.
No, you gotta fall back like that.
You ain't got to
That's
fall all the
falling
way
off.
there.
That ain't falling back.
It's
That's
not
falling
one on
off.
that. Everybody's gonna have the Concords if that's the case.
Yeah,
Because
no,
nobody's buying
You say
anything else.
hella bread.
They said they're making $1 million of those.
Concord.
I can see
Makes
that.
I heard that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm cool with that.
With the 4 or 5 on the back, got it
Yeah.
copped over. Where you at, Weezy?
My worst of the week,
Yep.
man. One of my favorite wrestlers died, man.
Dang,
Big Vader.
Big Vader.
Big Van Vader.
Vader died, Cole.
Dang, heart attack.
Pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
Vader, man.
You've been sick the last couple of months, man. It's tough.
He's been struggling going through it.
Shout
Rest in
out-
peace to him, man.
Shout out
And his
to the
family.
Yeah, for sure. Condolences.
Jeez.
On that note, make sure make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. And after you do that, check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Lee each and every Wednesday. This week's show is the Carters, Nas, and J-Rock album review episode. Y'all check that out.
I did, man.
I did.
Yeah, shout out to the guys.
They covered a lot on that episode.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, J&B hey, dropped a bomb.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, for
Literally.
sure. So you had to gotta review that. But man, J-Rock is gonna get slept on.
Yeah.
Because of
Bad
all
time.
that
Yeah.
terrible
But to
He
his
didn't know.
defense, he didn't know J&B was gonna drop. He knew the Nas was coming,
Yeah.
but he didn't expect that bombshell to just drop out of the blue like that.
Tell you
That's
what's gonna help
hurt
him. Tell you what's gonna help him though.
Was that
July Squad.
July is very
So
as it should
circle
be.
back.
After all this we just had,
Yeah,
right?
so you can circle back and
Yeah.
listen.
So you might be able to circle back that July.
Yeah.
Most
There's going to be a bombshell drop this week.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I said July. I didn't say this week is quiet.
Yeah,
July is
Bombshell
quiet.
drop this week.
most definitely.
It's, okay, so with that, and we'll let them talk about that they hip hop.
Right.
Do y'all think it's gonna be a double album, double
Double
disc, whatever you want to call it?
I'm
I think
excited.
it's already solidified right here.
Side A, side B.
Yeah,
I hope so, man.
I'm here
We
for
need a
that.
good double disc.
I'm here for that. I mean, I
You
can
just
get
want all the
rap.
songs.
No, I
You
want.
mad about these 7
No.
songs that came out?
Yeah, I'm hot about it.
You know what? I'm starting to be a fan of the 7 song. It's not, you can listen to the
Get
whole
to the
thing.
point.
Yeah, real quick.
Get to the man. It's over with.
He's cool. Nah.
Ladies Room Podcast, man. Check out Rizzo and Anne Marie to find out what the ladies are really talking about in the Ladies Room. You can catch up on past episodes and follow Ladies Room Podcast on IG and Facebook. One time for Coach Locke.
Ladies, you look good.
Shout out to the ladies.
Shout
Sounds
out
so
to the
good.
ladies.
Sounds so good. Like.
Man, shout out to them. Fresh for Dummies, me and my dog Animal Brown, a self-help fashion podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion. You can catch our latest issue, Can Jay-Z Bring Puma Back? It's up right now directly for the culture. Follow the show IG page at Fresh for Dummies and simply search Fresh for Dummies on all of your social media handles. Also, go to the YouTube channel and check out COD Live. Hella episodes up right now. Easy to find, youtube.com/realville.
I have a question. My bad.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Is that the best kept secret that Jay-Z was behind the Puma thing?
It's
Is that,
I mean,
a big deal.
because if it was anybody else, cause we wondered, man, why are these guys signing the Puma? And now we know why.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, oof, it's a tall task, though.
Man, he got a steep mountain to climb.
Sheesh.
I tell you what they got to do.
What that?
Do something better than Clyde
Oh,
basketball shoes. They got already.
Yeah, that's true. They right on the ground with them joy.
That's tough. That's worse than them
And
Jordan.
that color scheme.
God,
Color scheme.
that made it. Yeah, come on, niggas do something simple.
Yeah.
You know, black, blue. You know, stick to the
Black and blue, you got
red.
Black, blue, and red.
You know?
Keep
Most
it in house, coach.
You know what I'm saying? You know, what you gotta do. That's all.
You can read up on your favorite FSP co-host. Man, y'all,
Yeah.
rough week this week.
I
You
see.
got that cold, bro.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you might need to go.
You still got that cold.
Purchase your FSP merchandise. Catch up on past episodes from the other shows we just mentioned and much, much more. How do you do that, you ask Weezy? Just simply search www.realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real. RMG.
RMG.
OMG.
Most definitely. Jeff, you got 10 good wrestling seconds.
Yeah, I do, man.
Let's go. Start the clock.
It's been a busy week in wrestling land. Weezy touched on pause. We lost Big Van Vader this week. Also, former WWE superstar Big Cass had recently returned back from ACL tear, but apparently was having some backstage issues and lost his job this week.
Gee.
Out of nowhere on a Wednesday. No one knows what happened. Apparently, it was some skirmishes backstage or whatever happened, but they got him out of there on a Wednesday.
He's hot about this script.
Real quick. Real quick. Yeah, my bad.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, Big C.
Oh,
Big
God.
C.
Edit that out, please. Money in the Bank pay-per-view was this past weekend. Ronda Rousey lost her first attempt at the WWE Women's Championship. That's messed up. Yeah, it's not good. But and also Rusev Day gets his WWE Championship try against AJ Styles at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, so we're gonna be tuned in for that.
Most definitely, man. It's 10 good wrestling segments.
Fellas.
Yeah.
Question of the week.
Here we go.
$2.2 million on the line right now.
This would be real interesting.
Oh, man.
We went from 350 to 200 to 2.2 mil.
2.2 million.
Oh, it's gonna be serious.
Yeah, you gotta do some shit. Yeah, for sure. It's an 8-hour overnight hotel stay.
Oh, hell.
Number 1, you gotta sleep in a bed full of snakes.
I'm out.
Number 2, sleep in a bed full of spiders. Number 3, sleep in a bed full of mice. And number 4, and last but not least, sleep in a bed full of bed bugs.
Oh, hell no.
I'm out. Fuck that money.
I'm out. $2.2 million on the line.
Okay, so this is the thing.
Talk to me.
You have to pick one.
You gotta pick
Just
one.
go with your order.
What's not gonna kill me?
There we go.
Okay, what's not gonna kill you are the bed bugs.
Okay,
That's not gonna kill you.
Here we go.
You gonna wish you did.
You're just gonna be itchy and for a long time.
For long, your body's
Now,
your
the
bed
mice,
bugs,
snakes,
mice.
spiders, you can die.
Yeah, you can die.
We don't know, are these garden snakes?
Yeah.
What are these?
It might just wrap around you while you sleep.
For
For 8 hours?
For 8 hours.
You dead.
8 hours.
Give me
That's a Christmas, bro.
Give my headphones. Then
That ain't
put
do
some
it.
good music on.
Yeah.
We just zone out for
No,
me.
I
I need that 2.2 though. Cause
I need
I need
something to put me out.
2.2 like right there and then.
I don't want to be out because in turn you can't fight what's going on. You out. You gonna wake up.
if you
It's gonna be a
fight-
damn mouse
but
living in your body.
This is the thing though. If you fight it,
And
you
you
ain't
trying
gonna
to
get the
figure out how you got
2.2.
there.
If you fight it, you ain't gonna get the 2.2.
Man, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm just not going.
I can fight though. I'm not gonna be in that bitch knocked out and wake up. I'm talking about looking like Tommy. No disrespect, I shouldn't say Tommy dead.
Looking like Martin at default time
Right.
hurt.
There we go.
Right.
Face all
What you
lumped
gonna
up.
do?
It's gotta be the bed.
It
It's gotta be the bed bug.
Because you can recover for that. You're gonna get a lot of little bug creams. You're gonna itch for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, you know.
You be
But after
straight.
that, you
might get you in
straight.
the face though. We're gonna pause that.
Pause that. That's gonna happen though.
I'm
Yeah.
out, man.
Yeah.
I'm not Lee on that one.
You gotta pick one though.
I need that 2.2.
I'm not Lee on that one.
Go to jail.
Lock me up 3 years, like, lock me right on up.
Lock you right on up. Let us know, man, what y'all do, man.
Who
For the
the
questions
hell
of
said
the
that?
week. You know, hey,
We got some nice
real quick.
Got some cool listeners.
Hey, our listeners, man. Let's keep it a little classy.
All right, come on, man.
Yeah, come
Y'all
on.
taking it too far.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a question, but
That's a hell of a question.
Yeah, man.
I'm out.
Keep
Yeah,
it
man,
coming,
I know.
though. Full
Let's
sport
get
press.
back down to the $250,000
Solid,
question.
something that-
You know.
Yeah.
Woo.
Keep them coming, man. FullSportPress@gmail.com. Tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell the big boy friend.
Oh,
Tell the
God.
good question friends.
Yeah, I don't want a friend that got bed bugs.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, the bed bugs.
I mean, they out there.
Just tell the. No, man.
You don't know it, but they
Tell
out
the
there.
good question friends, man.
Most definitely, man. Tell them that the revolution will be
Y'all know
podcast.
some of your homeboys that got big boys.
Nah, I don't,
Nah,
man.
I
Shout
don't.
out to the homeboys, man.
And clearly you do, and don't speak.
You
on
got
it.
y'all
some
put it on
friends,
me.
bro.
Don't speak
Y'all
on
put
it.
it on
I've
me.
been
I'm trying to tell you got some bum ass friends.
Damn.
Lord have mercy.
Before we get started,
Damn.
my bad.
Hope they not listening.
My bad.
Hope they not listening.
They ain't listening.
Yeah.
They've been hating for years. Before we get started with the first half, you got a poll question for the listeners, Louise.
Yeah, on fire. Yeah, this week's poll question is, my goodness, which undrafted rookie has the best chance to make an impact in the NBA? Trey Duvall, Billy Preston, Malik Newman, Alonzo Trier, my boy.
Yeah, Alonzo Trier, man. It's really depressing. I'll talk about that a little bit more in the first half.
Mhm.
But I would say who has the best chance, who has an NBA game right now that can impact the NBA is Alonzo Trier. It's just going to be tough for him.
What all them guys top 10?
Top 10 coming out of high school for sure.
Yeah. That's why.
All McDonald's All-Americans.
Yeah.
Grass ain't always green.
Yeah, man. I mean, but
They had no choice though.
No, they had a choice. I'm just telling the kids.
The funny thing about all 4 of these kids, if there was no rule in place,
They'd have been gone.
they would have been all lottery picks.
They'd have been gone.
They wouldn't even took the chance of going to college.
They wouldn't even.
Now, one of them, he didn't play at all, which we would get to in the first half. But the rest of them, it's like
I always say, the more tape they get on you, the more they can dissect you.
or the higher that level get.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, but coming out of high school, these kids would have had all this tape, all the deficiencies in their game wouldn't show.
Trey Duvall was number 4 playing in the country.
Exactly.
Right.
In the country.
At one point, number 1.
At one point, number 1.
So was Billy Preston, right?
Billy Preston was top 10 his whole career.
But I think Trey Duvall's decision hurt him.
Decision to go to Duke.
That hurt him, I think.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And that's that whole teaming up shit.
Yeah. But we're going to pick some people.
I got Trey Duvall.
You got Trey Duvall? You think he'd be a good pro?
I got Billy Preston.
You got Billy Preston.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about you?
I was a little Billy Preston too.
For sure.
Because he's tall.
Tall, 6'10".
Yeah.
He put the ball on the floor. Hell of a player.
I think Trey can just develop the NBA game.
Yeah. He's an NBA player.
Yeah. He needs a shot. He just needs a shot. He needs summer league, somebody to give a damn about him. That's what he needs. Somebody to give a damn about him.
That NBA offense is totally different from the college offense.
Yeah.
It's open and spread. It caters more to him.
Most definitely, man. Let us know what y'all think about that poll question. Let's get started first half, fellas.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The first half is underway.
First half, how the sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy.
It's
What's going on?
It's your man, Coach Lyle.
What's that? Weezy, where can they find you at on social media, channel?
FSP Weezy on Twitter. No, on IG. Woo! And I'm at How Weezy on Twitter.
You ever thought about streamlining it?
You're just making it the
Make
same
it
on
easier,
both.
why don't you?
I'm working on it, man.
Okay. I'm gonna grown folks business.
No,
I'm sure.
Just trying to help him out. Jeff, where you at, man?
Jay Easley 84. Goodness. Twitter.
Yeah,
Instagram.
that damn code again.
Privilege, ain't it?
Coach Lock, where you at?
Lock underscore great on all social media.
You want to start over? Because they might have missed that one.
Lock underscore great on all social media.
Most definitely. Coach, before the summer's in, you gonna shrink it?
Nah.
I'm gonna ride it that way out, man.
That's just funny.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, nah.
Nah.
That's what's up. My bad. I'm J Ho everywhere. Catch me if you can. The Kingdom. Hey Jeff. Never mind. You know what? I'll talk to you about that another time.
Okay.
All right. First half, man.
It's about your Snapchat.
Nah. He pulled the boy in there out. You know that be edited. Quick cameraman ain't gonna get that.
That's why you worried about it. You ain't worried about it.
First half, man, how the sports news past. We're gonna start off with the 2018 NBA draft winners and losers. The 2018 NBA draft is come and gone. There were no blockbuster trades at all, but the draft saw plenty of action. Let's start off with Adrian Wojnarowski. Found a loophole that's made.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter great for that whole draft.
Yeah, he did.
Joel Embiid enjoyed the number one. He actually destroyed the number one overall pick, DeAndre Ayton, on Twitter.
Jeez.
The FSP draft party had a push-up contest. Coach, like you missed that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, definitely was a push-up
Gave everybody a
contest.
chance, man.
Hey, man, listen.
What's that
I said I gave everybody a
No,
chance.
it wasn't a contest for everybody.
Okay.
And you just missed it.
We'll talk about it
Talk
after.
about this for sure.
More about bragging rights.
For sure.
Oh, Lord.
But fun times, hey, Bob. Most definitely.
Good rotel.
Mostly.
It's good rotel.
Most definitely, for sure. But let's see. But not everyone could be a winner. Some might have to lose. And here are our top winners and losers from the relatively fun draft. Now let's start with the winner. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Okay.
Denver Nuggets.
I think the Denver Nuggets won
I think so.
for sure.
I think Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
Late. Well, they got lucky.
Yeah, for sure.
They got lucky.
If it all works out for them.
Right.
Yeah, most
That's a
definitely.
steal if it works out for us.
Yeah.
Big if.
At 14.
Yeah, big if.
Yeah,
If it works out for them, they will be a winner.
most definitely. Most definitely.
Mhm.
Anybody got another one?
Lonnie Walker going to the Spurs.
Oh man,
That's a great pickup for them.
great.
Yeah.
It's gonna pick up where Manu Ginobili picked up,
Mhm.
well left off for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And Lonnie man is he's the most interesting man in the draft.
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
He had a lot of interest in
For
life.
sure. Yeah.
You know, great draft picture with the hair,
Yeah.
with the hair.
Yeah, hat with the hair for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
My winner is fashion. Wendell Carter and the whole family dressed up like King, Queen of Zamunda. Man,
With the Gucci.
all Gucci,
Everything.
It just shows you that fashion is taking front stage for the NBA, man. So it was good to watch. Trae Young with the suit shorts.
Shout out to LeBron.
Anybody wearing the suit shorts?
I want that to go away.
How's the room with suit shorts?
I might try it.
I could play out. I would do the suit shorts.
Would you wear no socks with your loafers to do that?
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
LeBron wore socks.
LeBron wore socks?
I thought so.
Yeah, he sure did.
He had boots on.
He had boots on.
Yeah, he had
boots on.
I ain't doing no boots with it.
Definitely.
Nah,
that was
I ain't
tough.
doing boots with it.
Yeah.
You gonna want to go get the bag and pick the bag and sunglasses up at the
So
same time.
you going, okay, I see.
I just was asking.
You going in with the David Cameron. He put it in the small of my arm too.
Nah, please don't do that.
Okay.
Pick up with your hands.
Be better next week.
Coach Mike, you got one.
Yeah, man, I had Puma as a winner.
Me too, bro.
They signed the number 1, number 2, number 14, and number 16 pick, respectively, which were Aiden Bagley, Michael Porter Jr., and Cyrus Smith.
Yeah.
So for Puma to be trying to make this comeback and splash in this basketball realm of sports shoes,
Yeah.
to get those guys is a good way to start off.
That's a quick way to start it off.
You know,
Hell yeah. Puma, again, tall damn water.
Yeah.
A tall damn water.
They fighting a good fight.
they trying.
Behind the A-ball, though.
Woo!
They came out swinging.
They catch up.
You think so?
They already passed Under Armour.
Nah, damn
They
lie.
just got Steph. Just got Steph.
Nah.
Ain't no way. They got Tom Brady.
So they're playing other
That's on
sports.
basketball.
Basketball.
They're number 3 already.
They got Josh Jackson.
They're number 3 already.
They catch up.
No way.
No, the boys still got to play.
Yeah.
They still got to
Yeah, we got to see.
For sure.
I got one more.
You got it. Yeah, go ahead.
Grayson Allen, Utah. That's a perfect place for Grayson Allen to go.
He's a Utah.
He's a Utah Jazz player.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Perfect fit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't know about perfect.
On so
but
many levels.
It fits
On
somewhere.
So many levels. That's a perfect fit.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. I was thinking about it like that.
Yeah.
Let's roll with it.
I got the Dallas Mavericks, man, moving up to get the Slovenian star,
Your man.
Luka Doncic. All without basically giving up anything as far as losing any players. And you have to look at it. They also added Jalen Brunson to back up Dennis Smith Jr. So you got Dennis Smith Jr., you got Luka, you got HB, who's Harrison Barnes, Dirk.
One more. How many more years you got Dirk?
This got to be the
This
last.
might be the last one.
I'm telling you, man, Dirk got an underhand deal.
Are him and Vince Carter just trying to see who can stay around the longest?
I mean,
He got to be the last one.
they say Dirk can cook greens. So I wonder whose greens are better, Jay-Z's
Or
or Dirk's.
That's a great question right there.
I got to go with Jay.
You got to go with Jay.
Yeah, I mean, you better go with Jay.
Yeah.
Because of the
Go
coach.
with Dirk.
Yeah.
Dirk with the greens.
That's what they the black one.
He do.
That's what I'm saying.
She taught him out.
For sure.
Yeah.
Keeping the culture going.
Yeah.
But they're also favorites to Lane Boogie Cousins. So if you put him at the 5
Yeah.
with Wes Matthews,
That's a young, fun team to watch.
Steve Blackwood,
Tell you, Mark, you're gonna put him on the team together at least for a couple years, and then it's gonna.
Yeah, but he's building it the right way now.
Yeah.
He might not even. Sounds crazy to say. Might not even need Boogie.
I almost lost it.
Right, I almost lost you. Shit.
Oh man.
almost lost it.
And they still have Steph Curry too. Well, not Steph. Seth Curry.
Seth Curry.
Yeah.
Headband Curry.
Yeah,
it was.
little head man.
Yeah, what's it about him? He just
just
happy to
what?
be there.
You don't think so?
Yeah, come on, guys.
Anybody got another winner before we move on to the losers?
I had the Mavs and the Hawks together.
Mhm.
Basically what you said with Luka, but also because the Hawks got what they wanted with
Yeah.
Trae Young making that
Absolutely.
big splash.
Yeah. Jeff is proclaiming that he picked the whole entire first round.
No, I didn't say the whole first one.
You said the
Oh, that was the best part of the draft party right there.
because he kept saying
I was 7 for 7. I had the
The
first
first 7
7.
was
The first
exactly
he a
seven.
damn lie because
Oh,
his
see?
number 3 pick was Trae Young.
Right.
He got traded
Yeah.
from 3 to
I
5.
had
don't
Trae
count.
Young going to the Hawks. Though.
They could have that don't
The
count,
third pick wasn't the
I hear what
Hawks.
you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But he didn't play that. All jokes aside, I had the Hawks too. I mean, they got a star. They got their star.
We'll see.
There's no start going into the season. Now, of course, he may not win Rookie of the Year. He may flame out, but there's no player you would rather be right now than Trae Young. Going to be a superstar, being a lottery pick in Atlanta, Georgia. He won.
But it's the thing.
He
From
won.
Norman, Oklahoma.
He's about to shake.
He doesn't understand what he's walking
He's
into.
never seen that life. He's never seen that
He's
life.
walking into Wakanda.
Yes, sir.
It's two people opinion I value when it comes to giving players just do.
Mhm.
Jalen Rose
Okay.
and Jason Williams. Jason Williams said that.
Duke Jason Williams.
Yeah, do Jason Williams. He said Trae Young is not the guy.
Okay.
He said Colin Sexton is the one you want.
I can respect that.
Yeah. But this is the thing. Jay Williams
And
is now.
Jalen Rose said the same thing.
Okay. But Jay Williams is now under the LeBron umbrella, and he really, me and Sean Wash were talking. Shout out to Sean Wash. He definitely always rides with the people that he's directly tied close to. So he's doing the documentary with LeBron, and in turn, you know,
But Jalen Rose said the same thing. That's your guy.
it's my listen. Jalen Rose is the truth.
He said the same thing.
Yeah. So we'll see.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. Let's get into these losers though.
Yeah.
Anybody got a loser you want to start off with?
I went with the Hawks.
With the Hawks being a loser.
Yeah, they shouldn't trade it. They traded Luka.
Luka's the truth. I think Luka will be the best player in this draft, not named Michael Porter if he's healthy.
I think the Hawks are looking for a splash instead of building a squad.
Okay.
They needed the star. They got the star of the draft.
Yeah, but
They got the guy.
Yeah, they're going to win
Yeah, they got the person who's gonna sell the tickets.
Exactly.
That's what they want.
They have been mediocre. The Hawks have been just good enough to make the playoffs for every year. And then you finally got a chance to get a star and a player that young players want to come play with. Paul, why not?
I wanted to see him win. I'm not trading Luka.
He's going to disappoint y'all.
Mm.
I take it all you want. He's going to disappoint y'all.
We'll see for sure. My
We'll put
loser
that
was
out
Michael
there.
Porter Jr. I'm sure everybody had that as
Most
a
definitely.
consensus.
Most definitely.
The thing that pisses me off about Michael Porter Jr. before, if he comes out, you know, if he didn't have to go play a year of college basketball, he'd been a top 3 pick last year.
Right.
But they said that his spine, compared by doctors, were to a jelly donut.
That's not good.
Damn jelly donut.
That's not good.
They said it was teams at 18 and 19. If he'd got to them, they still wouldn't have picked him.
They scared, man, look, that
They
back
scared
injury,
of
that's a different injury.
Yeah.
And he might not even play.
Next year.
He might
No,
not even play. And he's him and Luka Doncic are not playing in the not in the preseason, but in the summer league.
Yeah.
So in turn, they said Mike might even play in the season. So I mean, we've seen
No, I
people
can see
red
that.
shirt.
I can
So,
see that.
but he
I
missing
wouldn't
out. He missed out like $5-7 million
Mm-hmm.
by that fall.
He got involved.
I hate that, man.
Yeah.
Anybody got another loser?
Colin Sexton.
He's a loser.
Oh, yeah, because. No. Not because of him.
Okay.
He got to go to Cleveland.
He has to
And
go-
LeBron is about to leave.
Yeah,
Now, if
Yeah.
LeBron stays, he gets to go to the NBA championship next year and have
Right.
a ball.
for
So
sure.
if LeBron leaves, he's got to live his life in Cleveland
Yeah.
by himself. He gets to be Kyrie Irving again.
Is Colin Sexton enough to keep LeBron?
No.
LeBron's already packed his bag. Like the movers are just waiting for the day to come to go pick up stuff.
Where's he go? Yeah.
I don't know. I want to say Philly the whole time,
Yeah,
but at
no.
this point,
Yeah, I don't think nobody knows where he's
Yeah.
We'll talk about that at halftime. Coach
Yeah.
Brown talking about that for sure.
Yeah.
I got another loser.
Me too. Go ahead.
All the teams without first round picks.
That's
So-
swap.
You look at the Pistons, Rockets, Heat, Pelicans, Thunder, and Raptors.
Mhm.
This was not the class you wanted to miss out on, not having a first round pick.
I can see that.
All those teams needed first round talent in this draft. I mean, every team needs first round
Right,
talent.
of course.
But those teams needed, mainly due to the fact that they're probably losing some people or needed some pieces. So I hate that for them, but
That's
this ain't the
swap.
class you want to miss out on.
Nah.
Most definitely.
I got one more.
Okay.
Mikal Bridges in the Sixers.
Yeah.
That's tough to watch.
Yeah, that, just because we have different opinions about was he a fit for that team.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
personally think he was a perfect fit for that team.
Mm-hmm.
But just how that played out, you brought his mom up there, interviewed
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
Mom works for the Sixers, then you trade him 10 minutes later.
She was so happy.
Oh, she's excited.
She's all the way across the damn world.
Excited.
She was super.
She was excited.
Dirty
That's
game.
what she should have been.
Yeah.
Dirty game.
Dirty game, sure.
I had one more. I had your boy Billy Preston.
Mm.
Coming into college basketball, like we mentioned earlier, he's one of the highest ranked players, but he didn't get on the floor because of some eligibility concerns due to a car accident he was involved in by himself. It was a single car accident. So he never really got to get on the floor at all at Kansas. But he's reportedly signed a free agent deal with the Cavs.
With the Cavs, for sure. Most definitely.
So that might help your boy Colin Sexton out some.
Yeah. He most definitely, he big time LeBron James fan.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of models his game after LeBron.
Yeah.
That was one of my losers too. You look at all these former McDonald's All-Americans, from Raleigh Atkins to Billy Preston, Joel Beard, Theo Pinson. Shout out to Tonio. We talked about him. Told him that he wouldn't get drafted. He definitely didn't get drafted. Like I said, he's a bum, but he helped us
Hey,
compete.
That was
He
your
made you
man.
believe.
You can't call him a bum.
he made you believe in it
Yeah,
in the
he-
tournament.
For sure.
He did. He showed up.
Theo Pinson, he showed up.
He showed up.
But he's not a pro. Malik Newman, all of them weren't drafted, and it if you look at it, dude, there were 5 non-ranked players coming out of high school that went in the first round. So, kids, work on your craft. Just work on your craft, man. Rankings don't mean shit.
Don't let them tell you what you play ball.
Kids play.
Trey Duval, dude.
Yeah. Don't just train all your life.
Don't just train.
Just,
that's it. That's it, coach.
That's no problem with training. Yes, get your training, but after you train that day, you need to go in the gym and play 5-on-5 after that, so you can apply what you're doing in your training against a real human. Yeah, you need them both.
So many drills you can do, man.
Cones, man.
Cones don't move.
They don't move.
Nah, for sure.
And don't talk back.
Dude, can't miss projects. Yeah. Out of all these kids, none of them go in the first round, second round, undrafted. It's tough, man. Keep hooping.
Please keep hooping.
Yeah.
All right, Coach Locke, this one kind of, this is for me and you here.
Yeah, man.
All right. On Thursday, ESPN's Adam Schefter reported that the NFL was planning to suspend Jameis Winston for the first 3 games of the 2018 NFL season for violating the league's personal conduct policy in relation to the allegation of him sexually abusing a young lady driving an Uber. All right. Yeah. I'm trying.
Oh, I know what you were trying.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. Okay. So then, that drops. Then later on in the week, because Jameis's defense the whole time has been he was not alone in the car. Okay. Well, on Friday, a friend of Winston's who was with him that night alleges that Jameis was by himself in that car.
First 4 days.
Who's already in jail.
Okay. That goes against Jameis's story and his other homeboy story.
Right.
But Coach ain't looking good for the Simmons.
Hey, man. every time I try to tell him, boy, he gonna get it together. Yeah. He gonna get it together. Mm-hmm. Then it comes, something like this happens. And the first I was like, man, it's 2016, right? But then when the story's not adding up, the friend that was there saying he wasn't there. Yeah. It's like, come on, Jameis, man, just stay at home.
Yeah. The thing is with Jameis, he in that introductory press conference, him going number 1 in 2015, the first thing he said was judge him by his actions moving forward.
Yeah.
And his main 2 concerns in the NFL when he got drafted, number 1 overall, over Marcus Mariota, was
as he should have been.
For sure.
No question about it.
Off the field actions and his inability to protect the ball.
Right. He's not doing either one of them.
Fixed any of those. This is my question to y'all. Is Jameis Winston a franchise quarterback?
Yeah.
Will the Bucks make him their franchise quarterback?
He'll get paid.
No, he'll grow up on somebody else's team.
Yeah. I think
this is last year with Tampa Bay. Yeah. If it doesn't happen for them this year, if they don't make a strong playoff push this year, he'll be somewhere else.
Yeah. He's going to grow up on somebody else's team.
Him and Mariota in the final year of their rookie deals, he's going to miss out on $125,000 by these 3 game suspension, but. It just would be very hard to give him $20 million a year and he's doing stupid shit like that.
Especially when you're not playing to a high level on the field. Man, that's my guy. He's shown the flashes. I know he can do it. He's shown everybody he can do it. But his play on the field is not enough to make them kind of figure out how to sweep this under the rug.
We ain't seen it yet.
Yeah, so
are we
like
sure about
Jeff said.
No,
we ain't seen it.
Yeah, he hasn't played like he should have been.
He just cost them the playoffs this year. He cost them the playoffs. In the first 3 games they played against Buffalo, Philly, and Pittsburgh. He cost them playoffs.
Tough games.
Yeah. 2016 had 28 touchdowns.
For sure.
How many picks?
18.
Okay.
That's 28 touchdowns.
For sure.
19 touchdowns, 3,500 yards last year.
Yeah.
With injuries.
Yeah.
Are we sure this isn't the guy? Because quarterbacks in his class would love to have them numbers.
No, for sure.
That's true.
Would love to have them numbers.
Jameis Winston.
Yeah, okay. Let's just be real.
Besides Cam Newton, Jameis Winston is my quarterback. But at the same time, is the risk worth the reward?
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what you worry about.
And I'm not taking off what he did because it was terrible. If he did that was ridiculous.
Right.
And also was 2016.
And he was drunk.
That's
not still.
It's not making excuses.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe
he's
put the bottle down. Definitely put the bottle down.
Yeah.
And he's gotten married since then.
Sure.
He's made some mature decisions since then.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe that was the last one.
I hope so.
Maybe.
That's what we hope.
That's what we hope. Because if not, he's done.
Yeah,
nobody gonna take a chance on him.
Most good.
Speaking of need to be done, your boy, J.R. Smith.
My guy.
You know, when you think about the finals from this year and you think about game one, everybody thinks about the mental letdown that J.R. Smith had when he got the offensive rebound and thought the Cleveland Cavs were beating the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Some say that game cost the Cleveland Cavs any chance of winning their finals.
Sure.
Well, now the jersey from that game has been sold for $23,548 to a fan on the NBA auction page. Why would you want to spend that much money on that jersey, and why would you want it?
Keith Olbermann said he bid on it.
Yeah.
And he also owns Bill Buckner's glove.
See what I'm saying?
And somebody else's. Oh, the hat that Jose Canseco bounced off his head.
Yeah, okay.
So he's a collector of fuck ups. Yeah, for sure.
Or bloopers.
Or bloopers, for sure.
I want nothing to do with that jersey.
JR, man, this is gonna stay with him for the rest of his life.
Forever.
It should. It should.
He don't like J.R. Smith.
Tyronn Lue owes JR a lot.
Sure.
He does.
Because
He should have called timeout.
It's Ty's fault. It's Ty's fault.
if George Hill got to hit the free throw number one,
For sure.
First thing,
Tyronn Lue got to call it time.
you got to
Ty
know.
Lue got
It
called.
had nothing to do with George hitting the free throw.
Huh?
Yes, it does.
He hit the first one. He hit the first one.
So
he
if it's the
tied the
second one,
game
it's the
up.
second one, it doesn't happen.
Everybody misses free throws. Yeah, like nobody misses free throws.
You act like coaches that not call timeout
You got to call
situations.
timeouts, man. That's your job. You get paid $7 million a year. You got to call a damn timeout.
You get paid $20 million, you got to make 2 free throws.
You get paid $15 million to know what's going on in the finals of the game with the last 2 minutes.
Everything.
Before you get there, though, you have to have the
I
situation.
just gave you $15 million.
Okay, so address the situation before that.
Everything went wrong, guys. Let's just George
You
Hill got to
gotta
hit
put it
that
on
free throw.
everybody.
That's
the first thing.
It was a
Hold on.
complete
Let's just
clusterfuck.
timeline it though. Like
George Hill's got to hit the free throw.
That's the first thing.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
If he makes the free throw, we're
It's
not
over
talking
with.
about Tyronn Lue
None
and
of
J.R.
this even
Smith.
happens. And then J.R. Smith is supposed to, yes, call a timeout, but in turn, your coach is there
He
to
should know
make
that.
He should know that. That's why LeBron was so upset because
Yes.
it's not JR's fault, man. It's not.
As a coach in that situation,
Call a
when
timeout.
the last thing you're supposed to tell your players is, we have one timeout.
Sure.
So that way, everybody on the even when he shoots the first free throw, you should have been screaming before that. Hey, fellas, we got one timeout.
And
He
we
makes the next one. Fellas, we have one timeout. So now everybody knows automatically.
and we talked about that on the NBA Finals recap. I was saying like Tyronn Lue showed that he's learning his job right there.
Yeah.
Like because if you have 4 seconds to make a decision right there. Once JR grabs a rebound, takes that first dribble, oh hell no, timeout.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He about to do something stupid. Timeout.
Mhm.
Yeah, a coach that's been there for a while knows is what you do, but he panicked as well. You know, that was it.
So what if he wouldn't have hit the? I'm sorry.
No, you good. Go ahead.
So what if he wouldn't have hit none of the free throws?
It would have been
It's George
worse.
Hill.
George
It's
Hill.
all George
Hill's fault.
You can't
Oh,
keep point B without point A.
So you give LeBron made the correct decision. He found an open guy, open under the goal for the layup. Klay Thompson fouled him. George Hill's got to make the free throw.
Yeah.
He made the first one. He missed the second one.
All
Are we just saying like as an NBA player, you're not supposed to make free throws?
No, you got to make those.
Yeah.
He made
No,
his
I'm
first.
just-
To
I'm
me,
just trying to see
you
what
made
you
the
mean
hard,
by
to
that.
me, you made the hardest one.
Made the hardest one.
You made the first one because
He was
now
terrified.
there's no
Oh, man,
no
the
pressure because you know if you miss, it's gonna be overtime.
His eyes.
Terrified.
You saw it. It was terrible.
For sure. Before we start with halftime, let's talk about the future of the NBA. Luka Doncic, Mavericks first round pick, has some lofty goals before he even plays in his first NBA game. Doncic entertained reporters by sharing some of his personal goals on and off the court. On the court, he said he would like to posterize Kristaps Porzingis at MSG. Said he would be the king of New York if he did that. And off the court, his goals are even more lofty. Said he has a tiger tattoo on his forearm, and he plans on owning tigers like Mike Tyson. He also wants to own a Porsche 911, a Lamborghini, and a McLaren.
Okay.
And he also said he would like to date Jennifer Aniston. And lastly, he said he would be coming for the crown as the best dressed person in the NBA. And he's coming for Russell Westbrook. So, are any of these goals attainable for the young phenom, Luka Doncic?
Somebody needs to have a real quick conversation with this young man about money.
Oh, no.
You talking about buying tigers?
Yeah, for sure.
The upkeep on the tiger got to come
Come on,
crazy.
man.
That's what messed up Ben Simmons.
Come on,
He had
man.
those weird cats.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
25 grand on them.
What are you doing, man?
Come on, man.
But this is a product of seeing things from overseas, seeing on TV,
Coach.
seeing that lifestyle,
Yeah.
not really knowing what it takes to have that
For
lifestyle.
sure. Jennifer Aniston hasn't been hot shit in years. That means he's still watching replays of Friends.
I bet she got some good upkeep though.
Nah, I mean, listen, man.
Cool.
But it's something else I think he could have.
Yeah,
It's a lot of names he could have.
I'm saying though, there's newer
Some other
upkeeps
names.
that he should,
Yeah.
for sure.
He'll learn the job.
Listen,
They gonna
once
drop-
somebody learn
He's going to
the job,
Dallas.
He's going to
Dallas.
Dallas.
Find some.
He's gonna live a life.
Cars.
Yeah.
The
Cars
cars
make
makes
sense.
cool.
You can do that.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's cool.
Kristaps has a couple of those
He could
already.
probably get the Tiger in Dallas and just
Chill with the Tigers.
That's it now.
Get busy on the fashion.
Right. Yeah, you do that.
His mom was the real MVP. His mom turned it. Twitter, y'all don't want to talk about that?
Yeah, no.
His mom's smoking hot.
She said Twitter ablaze.
Alright, so
Here we go.
whose mom's is hotter?
Come on, man. Come on, y'all.
It's just a
We
question.
doing this right now?
Mikael Bridges?
Yeah.
Luka's mom.
No!
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Luka's mom.
You asked,
I
Coach.
just want to know the room.
You asked.
I want to know the room.
Cameraman told me not to answer that. You might be right. Let's get started with halftime, fellas.
Let's do it.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. We have another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Coach Brown's a former TSU tight end and the current defensive coordinator for Hillsborough High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to the Burrows. Coach Brown will give an insight on hot topics from a former player and a current coach's perspective. Let's see what Coach Brown has to say this week.
Good evening. I am Coach Brown, and welcome to Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. We're going to jump right into the soap opera that is the NBA. LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard. Where's LeBron James going to end up, FSP? You guys tell me this. Go West. Is he going to stay East and go to Philly? We don't know. This is like a daytime soap opera, which I am tired of. Also, Kawhi Leonard. Where is Kawhi Leonard going to end up? So what do you guys think that these two all-stars are going to end up? We're going to move on to the bum of the week, and the bum of the week is going out to the NFL. Now, I'm no lawyer, I'm no DEA or what have you, but how the NFL handles the law and the suspension of their players is different to me. Let's talk Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston allegedly pulled a Donald Trump on an Uber driver in 2016. Now, let me say this. Jameis Winston has done some ignorant things. Now, the facts are he's never been charged. He's never served any time for this alleged incident. But yet the NFL is suspending him for 3 games. How do you guys feel about that? I mean, the NFL jumps ahead of things even when the law hasn't done anything. And I really think that the players in the NFL need to work on their players' association. Big time. The NBA seems to have their league by the reins, so to speak, and football seems to be a day late and a dollar short. We don't know if this was the truth. We don't have any facts. He hasn't been charged for anything. So FSP, what do you think? I don't know. NFL, you guys are the bum of the week. I need you to get more facts before you take money out of a person's pocket. Hey, I am the coach, Coach Brown it is, Rue, and I'm gone.
And that is another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. First thing first, let's talk about LeBron James. Are you guys tired of LeBron James' saga every summer?
Yeah.
Every summer, yeah.
I'm fed up of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. And it goes back to the point of what I say about LeBron James. He likes people saying, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at LeBron, seeing what's going on. And he deserves it. He's the best player in the world right now. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, bro,
he doesn't have to do that.
He doesn't have to do that shit. Come on, man.
Yeah.
He looks for it every summer.
He's not the only one, though.
Who does this every summer?
Maybe not every summer.
He done it the last 5 summers.
He likes to be in control of everything.
I get that.
And he's positioned himself to be in control of the
Look
entire
at me.
league.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm LeBron James. I'm the best player in the world. I might go. If he don't leave, this is stupid. And I'm going to be mad on this show next week.
Because he's got to make a decision this week, right?
Well, nah, he hasn't made a decision before July the 11th, 12th, something.
It's one of those. Yeah, he got to pick that he's going to opt in, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's going to opt out, for sure. He already said that.
He hasn't done it yet, though.
Nah, he hasn't.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that's the 29th.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's got to opt in by 29th.
But this is the thing. If he leaves, it will be worth it. But if he doesn't leave, and I get what he's doing, he's pushing all the chips on Cleveland to make a decision and to make the team better. Right. But at the same time, He doesn't.
I mean, you can't blame him for wanting to do that, though.
I get it. But listen, man, stop doing that. Just be like, I'm leaving in July. I'm dead.
Wait a minute.
But
I
you-
ain't gonna
but
let
you-
you
but
put it
you-
all on him.
but you
Last year,
lose
He didn't
control.
do this last summer.
He didn't do it last summer.
He didn't do it
You're
last
right,
summer. I ain't gonna let you do him like that now. He
He
didn't do
didn't
it
do
last
the summer
summer.
before that.
He did it some before that for sure.
The
He opted back
championship
in.
year. That was a championship year.
He opted back in.
Well, yeah, but he didn't make a big thing.
Yeah.
He makes a big thing every summer.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna let you do it like that, man. You do that now.
Is the NFL handling suspensions of players wrong?
Yes. He's innocent to proven guilty.
They're the judge and the jury, and they make their decisions on suspensions prior to the actual person, or even when the person has never been accused of any wrongdoing.
Exactly.
For sure.
That's wrong. You can't
Yeah.
do that.
And it was a mandatory 6 game
Yeah.
if you're accused of anything, and now James got 3.
And then
So,
hadn't been accused.
something's going on. They know stuff. I really would like to know what the NFL knows about this situation that we don't.
Players have no difference.
Not in
Not at all.
Yeah, and they need to figure that out in their next
They
CBA
might have the worst CBA
of any
Yeah.
professional
There's
league.
no question
There's no
about it.
question about
Yeah.
that. Most definitely. You guys ready to start the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The second half is underway.
Second half, 2018 NBA regular season award show, FSP style. Before we start, I'm Jay Hope.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What's cracking?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Coach Lock in the building.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. Fellas, for the second year in a row, the NBA is making us wait for the regular season awards until June 25th, when the actual NBA season ended April 8th.
June. Oh, the season
Yeah,
racing.
Yeah, for sure. So, with less than 24 hours to go until this year's award show, FSP is here to unveil our picks for all the major categories, and some FSP awards are mixed in as well. Now, the 2018 NBA Awards will air on TNT on Monday, June the 25th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So what we'll do, go through each major category, give our picks. We could have our own picks in a situation that's not going to go the exact same way as the NBA Awards will go, but we'll try to keep it as close as possible, I'm sure.
I'm totally sure.
So let's start off with Executive of the Year. Anybody want to go first with this award?
I go.
Go ahead.
I have Kevin Pritchard from the Indiana Pacers.
See what I mean?
It's a curveball.
I'm just saying, they were 40-33 this year, 42 and 40 last year, and they were number 5 in the East. He made off-season moves to get Victor Oladipo. He did, minus Sabonis, which were key additions, and they both had career years.
Yeah.
Last year, they finished in the 7th. Now, they did lose in the first round to the Cavs.
Yeah.
And I think they should have won, but they lost to the Cavs in the first
For sure.
round.
With it was LeBron James that took him to 7 now.
Took him to 7.
Took him to 7 now.
Paul George didn't take him to 7.
Yeah, for sure. He didn't have the help that Victor Oladipo had.
Same damn team.
No, it's a totally different team.
All right, we gonna do it.
For sure.
We gonna do it.
But my executive of the year is Daryl Morey.
Okay.
For a lot of the same reasons. Morey took a great team and made them the best team in the NBA regular season wise, for sure. And these are the regular season awards.
Regular season
Okay. So he traded away.
Hey, you got to ride yourself there.
Hey, no, for sure.
Keep that regular season energy.
I will.
And throughout all these
I will.
awards. Okay, all right.
For sure.
All right.
So they traded away multiple rotation pieces to get Chris Paul, turn Luke Mbamute into the best defensive player along with PJ Tucker. You get Gerald Green off the damn couch. And he comes in to be a vital player.
Yeah.
And even Joe Johnson got out there and got mixed up a little bit. So
he got
ISO
he got
Joe.
mixed up. He
Yeah,
got ISO'd on him.
ISO.
A lot of executives, they fall into the trap of keeping pieces entirely too long
Yeah.
and letting them play out their age.
Yeah.
But Daryl Morey, he beats the actual curve, gets those guys out of there, took a risk, paid off in the best possible way, and I'm sure he'll do the same thing next year to catch those awards.
I agree with you. 100%.
Yeah. You going with
That's
Morey
right.
as well? Yeah, for sure.
100%.
What about you, Weezy?
I want Danny Ainge.
Danny Ainge.
Yeah.
Great.
Hey,
Great pick.
that's a swindler. Danny Ainge is the biggest swindler. Like I'm telling you, he would never get a trade done
Nope.
in the NBA.
But
But
it ain't his fault.
no, he knew what he was
The
doing.
Cavs did that.
Nah, he knew what he was doing, Jeff.
And got him.
I'll go ahead.
The
No.
Cavs traded him.
Exactly.
No, but this is what I'm saying. He knew that Isaiah Thomas was not ready to play. And he knew that damn training staff had messed that boy up to the point
Yeah,
where he
knew
was
that.
out a year and a half max.
Yeah.
Max to being 100. He should have had surgery again. He didn't have surgery until the end of this season.
Right.
He knew what the hell he was doing. And the NBA won't fool him. I'm telling you.
You see, just to counter that, I think Cleveland was more concerned about getting a pick than actual player for Kyrie.
Yeah.
I agree.
So they got that lottery pick that they wouldn't have had this year if they didn't make that move. So I think that's kind of what.
Yeah.
Coach. Sold him on that.
Yeah,
But I hear you though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm telling you, he'll never get a trade again. You'll see Danny Ainge in trade talks all the time because he wants to get players.
He wants to make moves.
The only reason he would get players if he get rid of Rozier or getting rid of Jaylen Brown, and he's not gonna get market value for him. I'm telling you, they're gonna charge him for that because he got over on Kobe Altman. He got over on him. Yep. That was a dirty move. LeBron heard about that. It would be the reason LeBron left because LeBron wanted Eric Bledsoe and Paul George.
Right.
He ended up just getting Isaiah Thomas.
Derrick Rose and Dwayne Wade.
That was free agent pick.
I know. I'm just saying when they started the year with that squad there.
All right.
All right.
Overrated player of the year. Who wants to go first?
Let me go.
Go ahead.
Yeah, some shit.
I know
I ain't doing that.
Go ahead.
Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
for sure.
he had his worst statistical year.
For sure. And for sure. And most people do.
You finna get it started.
No, most people do.
Started.
No, I'm just saying most people do. I just said most people do.
I'm saying that because I was all Melo this year. Melo, I was ready to cheer.
This summer.
People are upset with Melo because he's working
You
out.
fell into that trap.
I
All
did.
you kept saying was, Melo gonna kill you. I
Hey.
seen Melo this summer.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
pray. And I know he's praying.
And
I know he's praying.
he
Praying
said,
for what?
Praying to no, he's not. He can still get a buyout.
He definitely opted in.
Yeah, he opted in because he wants to get a buyout.
Ain't nobody gonna pay $27 million.
They will give him.
You doing your thing.
You want to do any? Let's bet he opt out. Let's bet he doesn't play for OKC at the beginning of the season.
What you looking at me for? He looking at me.
I'm guaranteeing that he won't be on the OKC.
So you
team.
think he knows something already?
No, it ain't that he knows something. He don't want to play that, bro.
So
Nobody
why
wants to
opt
play
in
that.
get the money?
Opt in because you're guaranteed to get that money. And so
they
if you
gonna
get a
give him-
buyout,
They gonna give him 27?
he'll take a buyout for 22, 23, and he'll make up that money.
That damn fool ain't paying
They
that.
crazy.
22.
I'm
I'll
not
buy you
buying
out for 14, 13.
This
I
is
won't
the
buy you
thing,
out for
Jeff.
22.
You're gonna pay him $27 million
Right,
anyway.
so why would I buy you out for 22 and not even have nothing? Not get anything for you.
That's what I think. That's how much they don't want him.
They don't
on
have
that
any
team.
cap room. They don't have any cap room to make
That's
any
gonna
money.
clear up some space.
But him opting in and them having to give him something, that
Mhm.
hurts. Give him
Yeah.
10 to 12 and say,
So
throw
you
my
booked it. He won't be there next year.
I guarantee he will be playing in Houston next year.
Wow.
I guarantee that. Go ahead. What's your overrated player? Yeah.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. I don't see how,
Yeah.
but I can see you saying that. Why, Jeff?
Oh, well, random Tuesdays, you know what he do. You know what I mean? Other than the injury that he had in his career, in his season and probably next season too, it sucks. But before then, you can count on a random Tuesday out of nowhere, he's not going to be on the court.
This
His
is
durability is a
DNP.
problem.
This
DNP.
This is the thing.
DNP on random Tuesday.
And I say this every time he brings up Kristaps
Yeah.
Porzingis. Joel Embiid, he's played more games than Joel Embiid. And you don't have the same problem. You don't have the same. You don't say the same
I
shit
trust
about
the
him.
process.
That's-
I knew
and
that.
I get
I
that.
knew that was him.
No.
I know. Here's my thing. I know what Joel is. Coming into this year, Joel can't do that anymore. You spotted him last year because of injuries. He showed you he could play the season this year. He played. Now next year he's got to play ball.
So
They got
this next year, you have a problem.
Yeah, because and then with him, he's saying he doesn't want to do that anymore. The front office is still keeping the training wheels on.
And I get that.
So it's
But
not him.
He's been in the league 4 years and just played 100 games.
But you're absolutely right.
So you can't trust that. Just don't bring up Kristaps
What my
Porzingis.
saying is, Joel is asking to play. They're treating him with kid gloves.
And I get that.
Kristaps,
Yeah.
ankle swell, Tuesday,
DNP.
DNP.
My overrated player of the year is Tristan Thompson.
Yes,
You would look at
it's
this
good.
kid. What happened to this
That's what
guy?
I'm saying.
We know what happened.
Yeah, and I understand going through a slump, but
No, we know what
Tristan Thompson has been pretty much, since the beginning of last year's playoffs, one of the worst centers in the NBA, especially if you're making $82 million. And we're in the middle of an $82 million contract. Now, granted, we knew that Tristan Thompson is not a person that you build a team around,
Absolutely.
but he was the most, I would say, he was vital for them winning their championship. And for him to be out-rebounded by a point guard,
That's bad.
That's tough.
it's bad. It's
That's
bad.
bad.
That's what you're there to do.
Exactly.
I think someone should take Tristan Thompson,
Mhm.
put him in a room, strap him to a chair, we can't leave, and watch Al Horford highlights all day.
Yeah, He can't shoot like
I
that.
understand that.
Yeah.
But take parts of his game and implement it into yours. Because that's what you have to be to stay in the league.
Most definitely.
You have to be Al Horford.
Most definitely.
Because if not, dude, you're going to be out.
He's just gonna be on ETV.
Oh, yeah,
Easy.
he'll be there.
You'll be
For
there.
sure.
And that's why he in trouble.
They said the Kardashian-Jenner family has the best scouts in the NBA.
That's funny. That's hilarious, dude.
That's true.
That's hilarious.
It killed
In
him.
entertainment. In entertainment.
I mean,
Because they bounce around from different sports.
All right.
Rappers,
in sports.
yeah, musicians.
Man, scouting team in the Kardashian-Jenner household is
Amazing.
analytics is out of the roof.
Hey,
They put up the points per game,
Oh, for
rebound.
sure. Oh,
When's your
yeah.
last hit
Yeah,
single?
for sure.
Ah,
Where's your market?
Yeah.
Oof, contracts, all that. What about breakout player of the year, fella?
This is unanimous, probably.
who you got?
Victor?
Yeah,
Yo,
Victor.
Debo?
I
Yeah,
know the
Victor.
I don't have Victor.
Okay.
He had all career highs.
Yeah.
For sure.
Everything. Points, field goal percentage, rebounds, assists, steals, everything was
What
great.
you got, Jack?
I have Terry Rozier. He had to replace Kyrie Irving, the best player on the team, and he passed that test with flying colors.
What's that emoji? What's that emoji y'all put up
Terry
there?
Was
Rozier.
that more so playoffs though?
Yeah.
No, it's
That's why
season.
I wanted you to
No,
get
it's
that
season.
same
He wasn't
energy.
even. He wasn't even the top scorer, fourth scorer on the team.
No, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. When he was called upon to play, if you're looking at Terry Rozier, I think he is the breakout player from that. Because we knew Tatum was going to be good.
Yeah, but when did that happen? When was he called up on?
They shut
to
Kyrie
do
down.
that?
What, January?
No. It was
Late.
March.
No.
It was
Kyrie
late.
played what? Did he make
For
the
the All-Star team? Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, I knew that. But I'm saying, did he play over 50 games?
Yeah, he made our top.
Ours is 40.
Yeah, he made that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So in turn, Terry Rozier, no one thought about Terry Rozier. Now, if he's going to be a free agent in 2 years, he's going to get paid
Yeah,
like a
because he
max
showed up in the
player.
playoffs, Jay.
No, I'm saying he played good in the regular season too.
I
Give me.
think he'll break out to it.
I'm
I
telling you,
don't even know if he averaged 10 points
he averaged. Listen,
in the regular season.
no, yeah, he averaged.
So
10
this
points.
what I'm saying. Okay, this what I'm saying. If we take the playoffs away, if he plays bad in the playoffs, are you
Right.
still saying it?
Excuse me.
He didn't play that well in the playoffs.
He averaged 11 points.
You said he averaged 10. I said he averaged 8. Listen, what we're saying is
On that team, 11
for
points. is a
sure.
lot.
Oh, that's a lot.
Fred VanVleet.
No, that's a 6th man of the year.
Yeah, that's
Breakout player of the year to me is Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier is doing interviews.
Scary Terry's the thing.
I mean, of course you do interviews because he did in the playoffs.
Yeah, he played good in
In
the
the
playoffs.
playoffs.
And I get that. But what I'm saying is no one even thought of him being a person that you would say, hey, man, you know what? I'm going to have this kid, and he's going to be the franchise point guard.
Victor Oladipo was outcast by Orlando.
Yeah,
Went
not
to-
necessarily.
yeah.
They traded him because he was trade value.
Outcast in Orlando. Went to Oklahoma City. As he, in his own words,
Yeah.
got with Russell Westbrook. Found out how to be a pro. This is his own words. This is his own. I'm not saying this. This is what Victor Oladipo has said himself. Figured out how to be a pro. Changed his diet. Got with what's his young
I always
lady's name?
get back to them.
What's his girlfriend's name?
Who for the-
Yeah,
Bria Miles.
Bria Miles. Got with Bria Miles.
Yeah.
Had a career year. It's
Yeah.
gotta be Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, I would say between him and Clint Capella. Clint Capella.
Capella.
Yeah, for sure. Clint Capella definitely. But he had a great playoffs too, so it's just one of those ones. Hey, if I'm starting a team tomorrow,
Okay.
I hear people saying they should trade Kyrie because they have Terry Rozier.
They can though. I mean, because that team.
That's
how
a
that
breakout.
team, how that team works.
That's your man.
No, I'm just saying it's a breakout player.
That's
Terry
your guy,
Rozier,
Jay.
but Terry Rozier, that would not happen anywhere else. His talent don't
Nah.
won't transfer anywhere.
Yeah, it
else.
would. Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would. He'll be all right. Anyway,
All right. Yeah, all right.
No, I'm saying he'll break out, and I think he can average 20 points a game in the NBA. Easy. Very easy.
On 20
He averaged-
shots.
He averaged 19 in the playoffs with Tatum, with Al Horford, with Jalen Brown.
So it's
Because
Gordon
it's that-
Hayward going to take away some of them
That's
points.
what I'm
though.
saying, Coach.
For
It's
sure.
because of that
That-
team.
Yeah, no, for sure. I get that. But what if it was him instead of Kyrie, he would still average 15, 16 points on that team.
With Gordon Hayward?
Hey, that's
For sure.
that's Terry Rozier.
Let's move on to the NBA single game performance of the year. Who wants to go with this?
James Harden versus Orlando, January 30th.
Unanimous?
60 points.
I know he
I
got
got
Mr.
11
Green,
assists.
but I don't.
60 points, 11 assists, 10 boards.
And he's 19 for 30 on the field.
Great shooting, for sure.
Uh-oh, he got Steph up here somewhere.
No, for sure. I got DeMarcus Cousins.
What did he do?
He had 44, 23, and 10, 4 steals, 1 block. He was 13 for 26 from the field, double overtime triumph over Chicago.
That's good.
Hell of a game.
Yeah.
Triple double. Really hard for a big man.
Absolutely.
Also playing with one of the best players in the league, for him to have 44, 23, and 10, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's my single game performance.
And that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
I mean, I got James Harden too. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But to see the way James Harden plays is more exciting.
60.
Yeah.
60 piece.
No, it's the
never
highest.
seen-
Yeah, we've never seen
60
something like
triple
that.
double.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's just, and I think maybe 3 weeks later, he tore his Achilles. So if you look at that game,
Yeah.
I remember saying it's like, woof.
And
Man.
it was when he tore it. It was like 8 seconds.
It was like 8
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
That makes it
That
worse.
hurt, man.
Yeah.
And it was because he missed the free throw.
Yeah.
Gotta hit the free throw,
Free
Luis.
throw. It says ACL.
I ain't speaking on no free throw.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Let's move on to Dunk of the Year. Now, this should be unanimous, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I gotta think it's going either way.
Okay.
Who you got, Luis?
I put LeBron.
LeBron.
He dunked on what's called the playoffs.
Juice and Nurkic.
Yes.
Oh, in the playoffs?
No, it wasn't the playoffs. It was
Against the Blazers?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he also had one of the playoffs off the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't what
I got Larry Nance over Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, that was.
That was good.
That was tough.
Okay, so it's different.
Yeah.
I got DeMar DeRozan on Anthony Tyler.
That was hard, pause. That was it. Yeah.
I can't believe nobody picked Giannis over Tim
That was-
Hardaway.
that was
That
the one.
was jumped over his head.
Yeah, no, that was it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I say it could go. You can go any of those.
That was a terrible pass by Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Giannis didn't even see
Yeah.
Tim Hardaway. He just jumped.
Yeah.
That was insane.
You got to put that on his career
Oh,
highlight
that's a
reel.
career
That's a
highlight.
career highlight reel.
You know, there's another one that we didn't mention. Donovan Mitchell, he caught it off the
Tried to
rim.
drop the rim.
Ooh.
Yeah. Is any of them dunks better than when
Thanks.
Vince caught
Zoe?
yeah.
Oh,
That was
That
nasty.
was good.
He,
I mean, he hit the.
Yeah,
He
that's
in the
nasty.
ass.
And he said Zoe talking to him like 7 years.
And he
I
should.
wouldn't.
And he
I
should.
wouldn't either.
It's like he caught a boost after he hit it. So it's
Yeah.
like, boom, he kept going up.
He said Zoe would talk to him.
Would you?
I wouldn't talk to him.
Would you?
I wouldn't talk to his ass. I would not talk to him.
That was ferocious.
Slow down, man.
What about best style in the NBA? Who wants to go there?
I went CP3.
You and CP?
I like his style. He
CP
wears
is
more
good.
stuff that I would wear.
Most definitely.
Like a lot of the players, they doing this. I understand they doing the crazy fashion, but I'm not wearing none of this stuff. He still stays with the fashion. It still looks good. It's something that I would actually put on and wear.
Yeah.
So I want CP3.
Yeah, for sure. Jeff, you want to go? You looking?
Look, man. I look at it like this: the high-end fashion stuff that's cool.
Right.
You know, I get it. You know, as somebody who's in the gym trying to drop a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know, I'm going Russell Westbrook because when I get there,
Sure.
that's how I'm coming. That's how I'm coming
You're not
to.
wearing
I'm coming to the FSP press
You're
conference.
not wearing
Bro,
that.
Shirt open.
You're not wearing that. Man. You just trolling.
Yeah.
Just trolling.
Your what?
PJ Tucker.
Okay.
PJ Tucker gets good.
Yeah, he does.
PJ
Okay.
Tucker gets good.
It's not the hot pink suit. Not doing that.
Yeah.
But the shoe,
The sound.
the shoe, the sound, the
Yeah.
sound.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not doing
He
it.
said that he spent $21,000 in sneakers this year.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I like about
Who
it?
we talking about?
PJ Tucker.
Yeah.
You know what I like about that though? He
Yeah,
gives
I'll
a
take
lot
that
of
shit.
shoes away.
He does.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
He does it.
Yeah.
He gives them away.
Who you guys best style with? LeBron James. LeBron James gets busy.
He's busy.
He gets busy. For sure. My best style, somebody I just trashed, is Tristan Thompson, man. Even though he's a bum basketball player, Tristan Thompson, to be 6'10", very hard to pull off a lot of streetwear and mixing it with versatility. I'm a fan of versatility with my players,
Right.
as far as fashion, and he gets busy fashion-wise. I think, though, it just doesn't translate onto the court.
Clearly,
per
he
se.
doesn't.
The fashion award.
But this is the
It's
best
all.
style, and I think Tristan Thompson gets very busy.
The best thing the NBA ever did, one of the best things ever did, was like show the guys coming through the tunnel. Like that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Sure.
See the outlandish stuff they have on.
Speaking of that, how did y'all feel about that with the NBA draft this year? How they introduced them and their families like
I
that?
think that's cool.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. It gives your parents a little bit of shine as
Yeah.
well too, who deserves
That's
it.
Because
Yeah.
Mikael Bridges' daddy,
Yeah.
he
was
came
real.
out front and foremost. He was
Yeah.
like, way before anybody.
Yeah.
He was like, it's all eyes on me.
Oh,
out
for
here.
sure.
He knew he wasn't gonna get shown. No more
That's
tonight.
it.
He knew
Especially
that was his
LeBron.
moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was his moment for the night.
For sure. Let's move on to Coach of the Year. Who wants to go first?
I know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Brad Stevens.
I agree. That's my Coach of the Year for sure.
Dwayne Casey.
Dwayne Casey.
Dwayne Casey for the record.
Yeah.
Even though he caught Thanos.
It's a
in the
regular
season
award.
award. Yeah.
Most definitely.
I went Brett Brown, Philadelphia.
For sure.
Yeah.
14th,
Yeah.
third.
Yeah.
That's a big
Sure.
jump.
With Brad Stevens, you lose Gordon Hayward, your most versatile player, within the first
5 minutes.
5
First
minutes.
minute, yeah. It was right at the beginning of the game.
Then you lose Kyrie. Then you Jalen Brown gets damn near paralyzed after a fall. he still gets 55 wins, number 2 seed in the East. I think with Brad Stevens, it's gonna go unnoticed because we look at the team and say, man, that team is stacked.
Right.
But it's very hard to coach that team
Yep.
if you don't have Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward for the majority of the season.
Because when Gordon went down, everybody was like, "Oh,
Oh,
it's over."
season's done.
It's over with.
I'm done.
I mean, I know they got Kyrie, but
Yeah.
nobody expect them to be nowhere close to whatever.
I agree.
Especially not the top 2 seed in the East.
Mhm.
Nobody saw that. But I got Dwayne Casey just for that. Being the number 1 seed throughout the regular season, being able to win games with your backcourt being Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan.
2 All-Stars.
French. But
No,
being
they're
able to-
All-Stars.
Yeah, I know. But just being able to win with that backcourt is amazing.
For sure.
Yeah. Best bench in the league.
Best bench in the league,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Shout out to Messiah Ujiri,
Yeah.
put that team together.
Yeah.
Yep. Defensive player of the year. Who you guys got?
Go ahead.
I got Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Averaged 11 rebounds, led the league in blocks with 2.6 blocks. He can guard multiple positions,
Mm-hmm.
and he held the team down even when DeMarcus Cousins went down.
For sure.
So I had Anthony Davis.
For sure. I got Rudy Gobert.
Me too.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think no player in the NBA is more dominant on defense around the rim as Rudy Gobert. I think the only thing that kind of could sway somebody another way, maybe Joel Embiid, but they played the same amount of games.
It was a toss-up.
And, of course, Anthony Davis playing at a high level, but Rudy Gobert, man, he just changes a lot.
Changed a lot of shots. He
Uh-huh.
changed the rim.
Yeah.
I was torn between him and Joel Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
I do think, barring injury, it'll be Anthony Robertson next year.
You got it, running boys.
When he acted,
He asked me for it.
OKC fan?
Nah, I'd like to get on the Jason again.
Can we?
But go ahead.
Can we put Clint Capella in there somewhere?
He turned up his defense
late.
Yeah, because in
Playoff
playoff time. Yeah, playoff time. He did his thing in the playoffs for sure. But it's all CP related. CP got that boy looking like Tyson Chandler.
Listen to me.
That's crazy.
Every time.
Hey, boy, every
Hey,
time.
you see that meme when they show that Hornets team?
Mm-hmm.
How all the
Same
good
team.
rings,
Yeah.
but CP.
But CP.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
crazy.
That's great.
That's hilarious.
He's throwing shots. You
No,
trolling.
no. That was not for real. That's just how the league play out. That's
Okay.
crazy. That's crazy.
Most improved player. Who we got? This is unanimous, right?
I want Clint Capella for real on this one. No, I
I
did.
don't know.
I got B.O. B.O. is the most improved player in the NBA.
He had a
For
break.
everything. No, that's most improved. He averaged 13 points. He averaged 23 now. What the?
I want Clint
And
Capella.
people laughed when he got traded from OKC to Phil.
Saying because the Pacers could have got more.
Yeah, no, for sure. And he's an all-star.
No, you laughing because I picked Clint Capella?
I'm laughing at what he said.
Oh, I'm going to say Clint Capella was most improved.
Yeah, for sure. By all the reasons that we were talking about.
Chris Paul, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But he did his thing. Who you got, Coach?
I had Jamal Murray.
Really?
Yeah. He went from 9 points to 16.7.
Yeah.
2.6 rebounds to 3.7.
Yeah.
2.1 to 3.46. And increased his field goal percentage from 40 to 45.
Yeah. And if you look at a kid like that, now he's playing the point guard position. They got Moutier out of there.
Yeah.
Him and Gary Harris are the backcourt.
And they won 6 more games.
For sure. Yeah, nah, for sure. I just picked out Oladipo's an all-star.
Yeah.
And I get what y'all saying, breakout, but
No,
I
got
thought
Oladipo.
I think he was a breakout player.
I think it's
Did that before. He just played rust ball.
Don't get started.
Well, he's
Sixth man of the year.
in his own words, he learned to be a pro.
Sixth man of the year.
Yeah, nah.
That's his own words.
Yeah. I mean,
Six man of the year, man. Who you got?
I got. Now this is unanimous.
It's unanimous.
Lou Will, right?
Yeah, that's
Mm-mm.
What? Who you got?
Eric Gordon.
I
Okay.
can see that.
Okay.
I can see that.
But this is the thing. Lou Williams is going to be a all-star.
Should have been.
Should have been an all-star from the six-man position.
Yeah.
Career high, 22 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
No bench player carried a team. Well, team's offense because Lou ain't playing no defense
No.
the way Lou Williams did. And besides Jamal Crawford, I think Lou Williams is the best six-man of all time.
Yeah, I can hear
I
that.
can put him in that
Yeah,
category.
no, for sure.
Specialist.
Jamal Crawford, yeah,
Yeah.
specialist,
Yeah.
for sure.
But all Eric Gordon's stats are completely up.
I agree. And that's, again, playing with Christopher.
Oh,
Yeah, Lou Will.
Yeah, I had Lou Will.
Eugene Paul.
You just going to give Chris Paul.
I had
Everybody's
Sweet Lou Will on my All-Star team.
For sure.
Yeah.
You should have.
Yeah.
For sure. And he
Yeah.
should have been on this damn
Yeah.
All-Star team. Especially after an injury.
Yeah.
For sure. Rookie of the year, fellas.
This is a fight right
This is
here.
the fight.
This is a fight.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'll go first.
Who you got?
I got Ben Simmons.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take Donovan Mitchell just for the sake of the argument.
Okay. I would say that I think Donovan Mitchell, what he did was more surprising, but the numbers don't equate to the way that Ben Simmons playing point guard at 6'10", his first year in the NBA.
Right. I can agree with that, but Donovan Mitchell's play increased as the season went on.
I agree.
So that's the way he came on towards the end of the year.
For sure.
You know, not even counting the playoffs, just how he got that team to I believe, 5th seed.
5th seed. For sure. Yeah, they lost. The Thunder beat them.
Thunder lost to them.
The Thunder lost to them. Yeah, for sure. 4-5.
I mean, you see what
they got 4-1.
4-1. Playoff P.
Yeah.
That's
the first person
playoff P. Boys, playoff P. I tell you.
You bring up
4-2.
They won one game.
They won game 1 and game 4.
You sure about that? I don't think they won 2 games, Jeff.
They won 2.
They won 2 games. Oh, now you quick to bet you down 3.
I know. I did get back.
For sure. But with Donovan Mitchell, he did carry that offense.
Yeah.
And he beat, the reigning MVP.
He
outplayed him.
No, he did not play Russ.
Yeah, he did.
You damn lie. You must didn't see the last 3 games. You damn lie.
The last 3 games, he shot 27%. That's outplaying him.
Did you see Donovan Mitchell's shooting position? He shot 29 in 30.
Yeah,
we can look it up. But I'll send it to the group. Saying, that's your valuable shooter rookie of the year.
Yeah, but with Ben Simmons, him, shoot. The only thing about this, he can't shoot.
That's true.
That's not.
Yeah,
for
he
sure.
won't shoot.
Yeah.
He won't shoot.
But this will be debated for years. Who you got?
I had Ben Simmons.
You got Ben Simmons. What about you?
I had Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, so it's split 50-50.
Nobody had the boy from the Celtics?
No.
Talking about
Jason Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he couldn't shoot. Because you got Terry shooting. You got Kyrie the first half of the season. Jaylen Brown for sure. The last award of the night. Most valuable player.
Big dog award.
Anybody want to go first here?
I had James Harden.
Yeah, James Harden. I think he's going to be a runaway winner with this. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Is that you, Jeff?
Yeah. I'm on the fence.
I think. I got somebody.
I know it's going to be James Harden.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
But to me, it should be LeBron James.
To me, it should be LeBron James, mainly due to the fact that your MVP is your most valuable player, right? Not if your numbers look the best,
right?
Not if you
play on the best team with the best talent, or the best player.
I can't say that though.
That's the problem, though. It's the most valuable player. Go ahead,
but defining most valuable player means you are good enough to lead your team to win.
To win, though.
To win. Yes, I say to win.
Yeah, because
you can be the most valuable player on the team and y'all win 12 games.
You're
averaging 35.
You can go in a 6th seed. You can be a 6th seed last year. You win the MVP. Right. So it don't matter. Wins don't matter anymore.
No, it's most valuable player. Not most valuable player on the best team.
No,
it's the most valuable player.
But the thing is, the most valuable player should also win to win.
How though? It's an individual award. It's not a team award.
But
we got to stop thinking like this. It's not a team award.
No.
I'm
fine with thinking like that.
Yeah. Because if you're that valuable to your team, you're that good individually to lead your team to win.
Not true. I'm gonna tell you why it's not true.
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, LeBron would have got the Finals MVP when they lost to the Warriors.
He should have got it. They didn't want to do it because keep the logo. That's the only person who have to do that. LeBron should have won that because the MVP damn sure didn't show up. Yeah. Anyway, so if you think about that, the best player, Kobe, should have won those MVPs when Steve Nash won those 2 MVPs. I want Steve Nash MVP, especially the second one. It was Kobe.
But at the same time,
but people want to say want to put that teammate stuff in there, team winning stuff in there. That's what throws
win games too at the same time. And with LeBron James in his 15th year, and he had only thing that James Harden had more than him was wins. Yeah. So he had more points, assists, rebounds, field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, minutes, triple doubles.
Who had most what?
LeBron James.
He averaged more than James Harden.
No more points.
Well, everything other than points, right?
And then wins.
And wins. Yeah, for sure. But if you look at that and you say, with LeBron James being the best player in the world, come on, man. With that team, with that bum-ass team.
I think they're going to give it to James Harden because they keep missing out on him. Because last year, he could have won it last year. He just slipped him. You know what I'm saying? Well, he could have won last year, but then Russ, he did a triple-double thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that skewed the whole measurement of MVP with that.
And it's going to be another thing where it's going to come down to, you can look at it and say, well, hell, we can get LeBron James MVP every year.
Yeah.
Because he does this all the time.
Yeah, but nobody's going to take that team to the finals.
That's going to offset. Yeah. And that's why James Harden is going to win the MVP.
Yeah. I mean, so those are our awards.
The FSP award.
For sure, FSP style. Now, these awards will be on Monday, kind of see who did the right picks, who had right picks, who had wrong picks. I'm sure all mine will be 100%. But I know, I know for sure.
You think that for real, too?
No, but I know for sure that James Harden will win this MVP.
Yeah.
He's due one. I think that's what
he's
it is.
going to get. That's why I think I want to.
For sure. But I think LeBron James
you won't win that award, though.
That's not an award. That's an FSP award.
I'm just saying you won't win that award.
But it's not an award. So it's an FSP award. I'm just telling you.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
man. Guys.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying if you're going to say that, you probably need to know what you're talking about.
Hey, appreciate everybody checking us out.
No, for sure. But
that part won't be edited. That'll be clear.
No, I'm going to put it on there.
Follow
I know you will.
No.
the FSP IG.
Are you going to listen to it?
I always do.
Oh, okay.
Follow the FSP Twitter page. Sound good.
No, for sure. No, for sure. My bad. Now, tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press.
Yes.
Don't forget to comment, give a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell the award friends.
To tell the friends that know what the hell they're talking about.
Tell the award-winning friend.
For sure. About that Full Sport Press podcast. Weezy.
Where you going, Weezy?
Camera's always rolling.
What?
Wait a minute.
I said Weezy.
Everything paid for, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Camera's always on, bro.
Coach Lott.
Get a drum song.
You got to get a drum song, man. We are out in the revolution. We'll be podcast.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.